ready for the next one. So,
Awesome.
hey, everybody out there, y'all make sure y'all tune in on the Bleacher Report. Make sure y'all download the Bleacher Report app right now. That way you can interact and engage with our show live. We're going to continue this throughout the season, bring you your midweek Colorado Buffaloes live with Brian and Big Dog. And my prediction for the game, real quick before we get up out of here, is another beatdown for the Buffs. We coming. We putting things together for the second time in a row. For the second time in a prime era, this team has come together. It's unbelievable to see in such a short time, after last year and now this year, for this team to come together in jail with all of the new pieces on. But this time, I think Coach Prime got the right pieces at the right time to fit. It's kind of like that thing where when Travis came out at the same time when Coach Prime wanted to coach, and it just happened at the right time.
Yeah.
I think this is what's going to happen now with this team. It's going to start to click. They're going to take advantage of this opportunity to insert themselves into the conversation and have those AP voters like yourself start to vote them for the top 25, which is not even a goal right now, but I think
Yeah.
that's where we're headed.
Yeah, well, if they win this game, they might get there. And my prediction, we know what happened the last time I picked a game. I'm going to go different than that. So,
well, no, make the same prediction. Make the same prediction.
No.
Let's do it just like you put on. Hey, man, I wore this sock last game. I'm gonna wear this sock the same way last. Make the same prediction, B. Let's go.
I do truly believe Colorado's going to win this football game. So
Okay.
I'm picking the Buffs. I think it's going to be a really good football game. I don't see them, beating them down. I don't see this being like what BYU did to K-State. I think K-State is a really good football team. I think that if a lot of people, if you polled a lot of Big 12 fans or people, media, who's the favorite to win the conference right now, I think most would say Kansas State. So
really,
I think so. I think they're,
okay.
To me, they're one of the most complete teams in this conference. And you look at their schedule, I think it sets up well for them. But that means this is a great opportunity for Colorado to beat them and then be that team that everybody talks about. And so
let me push back real quick. Let me push back. I know we're supposed to be out for here, but let me push back, because if you're saying that they're one of the most complete teams, right, but the stats say that they're a 60-40 run and they're not a very good down the field passing team, are they going to be able to win the Big 12 with those numbers, just running, and not having a deep threat down the field?
Yeah, I think so. The reason why I say that in part is because the Big 12, I think right now is showing to not have a real dominant team. And I think that K-State, when I say complete, as far as like an offense that can score, however they do it, and then a defense that can stop you. And so I think that K-State, to me, and just year after year, they're always up there. And so to me, they're, if not the team to beat, they're one of the teams to beat. And I think Colorado beats them this week. And so I just think this is a golden opportunity for CU to prove themselves, to really jump into this race. And I can't remember if it was you and I talking about before, but I think fans can look at each of Colorado's 4 wins right now, and I've already seen it where they'll kind of, they beat an FCS team. They beat CSU. Baylor's not very good. If you win this game, you can't question this win.
Thank you.
If you win this game, everybody just has to say, good job, CU.
Tip your hat.
Tip your hat,
they're for real.
They are for real. And I think that's the takeaway people are going to have after this week. I got Colorado 31-28 in this game. So I think it's going to be a good football game, though.
31-28, good football game. My thing with that, a great breakdown by you right there, too. I'll say I didn't give a score. Let me see off the top of my head real quick. I'll say what I want to see turnovers. That's going to be big for me. I want to see turnovers. I want to see us take the ball out of this guy's hand. That's one key. Other one is we need to run the ball too, because I know we're going to pass it, but when we run the football, that just opens up a whole different dynamic of this team. I think, it gets the offensive line going. It gets those running backs pumped up and going, which are very talented. A lot of people are just looking over them. If we can get them going, protect should do it like you said, but create those turnovers and then big plays. Limit the big plays for them, and we make big plays on our end. We should be good to go. I can see it being a close game, like you said, 31-28. But let's factor in those turnovers that I want, and the fact that we don't give up a lot of points in that second half. We're only going to get better. I'm going to say 21 points given up total. 21 points given up
Okay.
total at the most for us, and we could put up at least 30 some points, man. I would say right around that 32 mark too. I would say at least 32-21. That's going to
Okay.
be my score. 32-21. We can score and beat the brakes off of Kansas State too. We're going to keep the beat the brakes going this week. All right.
Man, it would be awesome if they can do it. This would be a huge win. I do
Yeah.
like your point about the run game. I think if they can hit 100 yards rushing as a team, I think that's a big number for the Buffs. Like, I would give them a shot to win any game if they can hit 100 yards rushing.
All right. And last thing, I'm sorry, I keep going, but in between those 20s, like we said last game, in between those 20s, Giddens can run, Dylan can run, or whatever, but we have to bow up in that red zone once again and continue. Let that be our MO. If we could do that, we'll be good for the rest of this season. And
Yep.
Kansas State will be that stepping stone to propel us for the rest of the year. So, hey, man, if you guys like this, y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure y'all join on each and every week with myself and Brian. Brian, let them know where they can find you at.
Yeah, on Twitter or X at Brian Howell 33 and also buffzone.com.
That's what it is. All right, Big Dog Chico. Anywhere you could type it in at BIGGDOGG. Find me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, all the other good stuff. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and comment. And until next time, we're going to be up and up out of here. Peace in the Middle East. Yeah, Colorado Buffs, midweek live.